This is Thomas Jefferson. As probably many of you know, he's a very famous face because he was a very famous man and he did much for the United States of America. He was the third president of the United States of America. He also made the deal with Napoleon Bonaparte called the Louisiana Purchase, which almost tripled our size as a nation, which turned out to be a very good deal, actually. But he is also known for drafting the Declaration of Independence. And that's the subject we're going to talk about today in this video, the Declaration of Independence. Here we are, and this is a famous painting of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. Here's Jefferson showing his copies of the Declaration of Independence to John Adams and Benjamin Franklin. And obviously you can see he had a few mess-ups down here. But Thomas Jefferson was the one who actually wrote the Declaration of Independence, as in he actually physically wrote it with his hand. But there were other men like Benjamin Franklin and John Adams who were involved in the Declaration of Independence. They all kind of got together and made up ideas. It was just that Thomas wrote them down. And so although we say that Thomas Jefferson wrote the Declaration of Independence, it was a joint effort, let's say, with these men. And then they brought, after the Declaration of Independence was put together, they brought it into the Continental Congress to have it signed. There you have the Continental Congress signing the Declaration of Independence. There were 56 in all. And just to give you a little idea as to what was going on here, these men were putting themselves in grave danger. They were risking everything on this one document, because once King George would read the Declaration of Independence, those 56 signers were basically outlaws. So once they got caught, they were killed. And still they signed the Declaration of Independence. Now, some of them would actually be dead within a year. Some of them would be dead within the end of the war. Some were captured. However, they didn't back down. Not one backed down from signing the Declaration of Independence. Not one. And here we have a picture of the actual Declaration. Now, actually, this isn't the actual Declaration. The other one is actually seen in the National Archives in Washington, D.C., and it's very faded. But this picture is a bit more clear. As you see, it's July 4th, 1776. Up at the top in Congress, Declaration of Independence of the United States of America. And down here are all the signers. And if you look closely, there's a name right here that you may possibly recognize. John Hancock. And the reason John Hancock is so easy to see among all the other smaller signatures is that John Hancock made the largest signature. And he said it was because he wanted King George to be able to read it without his dumb glasses on. Or something to that effect. So John Hancock made his signature the largest, and that put him in great danger as well. But really, the Declaration of Independence was a prayer. It was a prayer. It was a prayer for strength and a prayer for guidance for a new nation. Alexander Hamilton, one of the founders of the American government, and also the National Treasury. He's the founder of the National Treasury. He's called the father of the National Treasury, Alexander Hamilton. He said of the U.S. government that he kind of modeled it, he thought, after what it says in the Bible in Isaiah 33:22, where it says, "For he is our judge." For the Lord is our judge, meaning that God is God modeled, the judicial branch was modeled after him. For the Lord is our judge, our lawgiver, and our king, and he will save us. So God is our judge, judicial. He is our lawgiver, legislative, and he is our king, executive. And so this is what he modeled the government after. So really, America has a strong Christian heritage. Most, if not all, of the signers of the Declaration of Independence were Christians. And you don't usually hear this taught in schools, but it's true. And so it's very interesting when you learn about the Declaration of Independence and how July 4th is almost a Christian holiday in some regards. So this is a little bit about the Declaration of Independence. There's a lot more information out there about it, but it was signed on July 4th, 1776, and immediately afterwards, the war was upon America.